Jyotiraditya Scindia, Congress leader, now suddenly he becomes Beiman, he becomes Gaddar. The way the words that have been used right now by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary himself, that Jyotiraditya Scindia is now a dishonest and a traitor who left his party when the party needed him the most.
Well, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is doing what Milind Devra, for example, was doing yesterday in the case of defending the first family of the Congress party in the Yes Bank scam. The only difference is, Amita, that at the stage of career where Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is, much of his, greater part of his career is behind him. So he can be okay doing what he's doing. But for the young Turks like Jyotiraditya Scindia or Sachin Pilot, this can be frustrating. I can tell you, even Milind Devra, when the information came out yesterday of him acting as a conduit for the Gandhis, was very uncomfortable. Remember, I have been maintaining since the story has broken that Jyotiraditya Scindia's leaving is only symptomatic of the fact that there is a second rung of the leadership of the Congress party, or not second rung, third rung actually, because after the first family comes the second rung of the old guard, that has been feeling frustrated at the manner in which this old guard has really throttled these youngsters from really spreading their wings. So Jyotiraditya Scindia leaving is a case of sour grapes, irrespective of whatever Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary says. In fact, he did slip in that it's actually a great loss to the Congress party, because in his heart he realizes that this is going to have a dominoes effect. Already from greater Chambal region between Gwalior and Chambal, reports are emerging of Congress leadership at the district level resigning en masse because their loyalty is to their Raja Sahib and to Jyotiraditya Scindia, and so they would move on with him. So in effect, what we are seeing is the BJP kind of saying Burana Mano Holi hai to the Congress party, but with something that comes with really great loss so far as Congress party's standing within Madhya Pradesh. It is going to have a domino effect, which is going to ultimately cost the MP government, Amita, to the Congress
the
party.
Resignation, I believe that has already started happening, Abhishek. The pictures coming in, and we've just put that on the television screens, where supporters of Jyotiraditya Scindia, the camp there, they have already started putting in their papers. So that is the Scindia supporters who are quit, and that happened at the drop of the hat. They were just waiting for Jyotiraditya Scindia to make it official, and that has already happening right now. The picture that we have put up with exactly the supporters of Jyotiraditya Scindia submitting their papers. It will be now very soon that we are expecting that a go-ahead, Abhishek, that all those MLAs who are currently camping in Bengaluru, they will also get a go-ahead. We'll see what happens thereafter. But this is coming in as a bigger blow to the Congress party than it expected.
Well, yes, so that's what we were discussing, Amita, when we broke to the pictures, that it is going to have not just short-term consequences in terms of Jyotiraditya Scindia and his supporters in Chambal Gwalior region leaving. It's going to have consequences in terms of the stability of the Madhya Pradesh government. As I see it, if these MLAs in Bengaluru, if they stay as a single block, and reports have already come in that they have sent their resignations to the Speaker of the MP Assembly, then in that case, it's doubtful whether the Kamal Nath government is going to survive the next floor test, which the BJP is going to incidentally demand today in its legislature party meeting in the evening in Bhopal. So, and then at another level, Jyotiraditya Scindia's leaving really opens the doors for a string of young Turks within the party who have been feeling frustrated and throttled by the old guard, the second rank leadership. So, in effect, this is going to have a domino effect on the Congress party, the repercussions of which I am afraid the first family perhaps is not able to see.